Hi, Jim. This is Michael Rudnicki here. As you know, I'm head of the Canadian Stem Cell Network, and on behalf of the larger community, I'd like to wish you a very, very happy birthday. I remember a few years ago at a Tilla McCullough meeting where I think you were there. Someone asked how many of you were either a trainee of Jim or Bun, or were a trainee of the trainee, and pretty well, I think 3/4 of the audience put their hand up. It was really quite spectacular. You and Dr. McCullough are truly the fathers of stem cell biology, not only here in Canada but internationally too, and we owe you so much. And the Stem Cell Network really is part of that legacy. And I think Canada's strength in stem cell research, its depth and breadth, owes everything to you and to Bun. So again, wishing you a very, very happy birthday.
Hi, Jim. How lucky I was that Bun decided a 7 months pregnant 26-year-old was more than what he wanted to supervise. And so he took me up to your office. Ever since, you've always been an inspiration, and you can be truly proud of your huge scientific family. Happy birthday to a guiding star.
Happy 90th birthday, Jim. Given your vitality, it is hard for me to think of you as 90 until I stop to realize that I will be 80 this time next year. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank you for your 3 distinct and internationally important lines of research. The stem cell scientific community will know how you and Dr. McCullough were able to turn interesting observations of bumps on a spleen into a decade-long tour de force to prove beyond doubt the existence of blood-forming stem cells. It was an honor for me to be part of that effort as a student in your lab. The stem cell community will be less familiar with your years of research on patient support and quality of life. The importance of this work was brought home this year when one of your PhD students, Dr. Annette O'Connor, followed you into the Canadian Medical Hall of Fame for her groundbreaking work on evidence-based decision aids for patients faced with difficult choices. As for your 3rd line of research, most viewers of this video will not know about your famous physics experiments with others at the OCI to prove that sweeping in front of a curling rock makes it go further. So, on your 90th birthday, I wish you and Joyce all the best in the years ahead. Stay healthy, enjoy life, and keep on curling.
Happy birthday, Dr. Till! Thank you for inspiring us and paving our future in stem cell research.
Hello, Jim. This is Mike McBurney. You might remember me from the early 1970s in the somatic cell genetics program that you and Lou Siminovich and Gordon Whitmore started up. When I graduated, I wanted to study embryology, and you suggested that I study mouse embryology, which I did. That got me into the mouse embryonic stem cells, and I spent most of my career working in this area, thanks to you. Best wishes for your 90th birthday, and congratulations on your status as the patron saint of the stem cell community in Canada. Cheers.
Happy birthday, and thanks for your legacy.
Happy birthday, Jim. Wonderful to celebrate with you your 90th birthday. Amazing. Your contributions to stem cell research over the years have impacted me and so many others in the stem cell field. You were always one of my heroes, you and Bun McCullough, when I first came to Canada. Your research on hematopoietic stem cells has stood the test of time. But you have been not just a great scientist, but a great leader in the stem cell community, a real community leader, and somebody who has spent his life really mentoring and supporting young people. So please enjoy your birthday and many more years to come.
Hi, Jim. Happy birthday. My goodness, 90. all the very best. I have valued our interactions over the many years that we've had them. I think my very first meeting with you was as a postdoc at the OCI, and we had the Gull Lake retreat. And I had generated some of the early data in Alan's lab on gene transfer, and you asked me some very succinct questions, and we had some conversations afterwards. And I felt supported by you then in that very first interaction, and I have for the last 35 years or so on the interactions that we've had over that time. You will not remember this, but I was nearing the end of my postdoc, and I wanted to get some career advice from you, and I visited you in your office, and we talked about a few things, and I just asked you about how one goes forward to create their own lab, and will you have enough ideas and things. And you just said to me, John, it doesn't matter how smart you are, you just have to keep doing experiments, and the more data you get, the data will drive the directions that you need to take. And I think that's been actually great advice. So just all the very best. I think that it's just been a privilege, and all the support that you've given to myself personally, but also to the whole stem cell community in the country and beyond. So best wishes. Take care.
I first met Professor Till when I was completing my PhD, as I was introduced by a member of my committee, Dr. John Dick, at a time when we, as a team, had just discovered brain cancer stem cells. And Professor Till invited me to his office, and we had a beautiful talk all about serendipity and scientific discovery and the future of the study of cancer stem cells. And I was so humbled and honored to have had this time in my life with Professor Till. He gave me seminal advice for my career that I will never forget. He has made a massive impact on our field and is just a giant in our field, and is part of the reason that Canadians are known internationally for our expertise in stem cell research. So I want to thank Professor Till and wish him a wonderful, happy 90th birthday.
First and most important, Jim, happy birthday. Happy 90th birthday. I hope you enjoy, Joyce, have a great day, and celebrate this landmark event with joy and happiness. I was thinking about my time as a graduate student in your lab from 1968 to 1972, and three things stand out for me. The first, I think probably the most important, is you treated each of the students and postdocs in your lab as individuals. We were all different, and you treated us as different people. You didn't just treat us as yet another trainee in your lab, and you had a formulaic approach to students. And I certainly benefited from that, your sort of individualistic approach. I think the second thing is that it was obvious to all of us, certainly to me, that you truly cared about us. You listened to us, you offered advice when asked, and it just was really a joy to interact with you. And I think the third thing is you had very high standards of excellence in science. You expected nothing but the best. You were rigorous in your own science. I think that stands out so beautifully in all the stem cell work that you and Bun did over with students over that 10-year period, I think. And you expected the same thing from each of us. And I've taken those lessons, I hope, away with me as I've treated my own students and postdocs. So thank you. Thank you very much. And again, happy birthday. Happy 90th. Have a great year, and hope to see you soon.
I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and also to thank you for inspiring generations of researchers in basic biology and in engineering to really discover the power of stem cells and to bring some products to fruition. So happy birthday, and thank you so much for your continued and lasting inspirational research.
I joined the Till and McCullough group over a dozen years after their discovery of hematopoietic stem cells. I regret having missed the excitement of those seminal first findings, but I was exceedingly lucky to be carried along in the ongoing momentum of their research. I fondly remember the leukemia meetings that McCullough and Till held at the McCullough Family Enclaves at Thunder Beach and Armour Lake. We'd sail, watch the water, and discuss our science, thinking about biology while basking in the freedom of the great Canadian outdoors. So many great collaborations and mini eureka moments had their foundations in those meetings. One of the things that struck me early in my relationship with Jim Till was how natural it seemed that a physicist with a steel-trapped mind should cross over so neatly into biology and succeed in teasing out the answers to some of the most intractable problems in the stem cell field. It was through watching both Till and McCullough that I learned and tried to become a big picture thinker and hope and look for paradigm shifts in science long before these become things in our modern society. I'll be forever grateful to Jim for his leadership and mentorship, and in awe of his achievements and still keen brain at this ripe old age. I'm doing my very best to emulate him and to follow in his footsteps still. Happy 90th birthday, Jim. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Till. I wish you a very happy birthday. Your life's work and your contributions as a founding father of stem cell research are a great inspiration.
Happy 90th birthday, Dr. Till. I first learned about your discovery of stem cells when I was a young medical student in the early 80s. Your work inspired my career as a stem cell transplant physician. It has always been a privilege and an honor when I have had the opportunity to meet you, first back when I trained at OCI and then at meetings and events. Please accept my warmest wishes on your birthday.
Hi, Dr. Till. We want to wish you a very happy 90th birthday and to share with you two of the ways you've changed our lives.
You set the foundation for a long line of scientific progeny that stand on your shoulders, and we're part of your descendants. I did my doctoral studies with Peter Zandstra and now started my own lab at UBC. These are my first batch of students who are your great academic progeny. The other impact that you've had is to demonstrate the power of interdisciplinary science.
We're a bioengineering lab, and much like your collaboration with Dr. McCullough, we combine engineering, math, and science through stem cell research. So we want to thank you for your foundational discovery and for setting this powerful trajectory for stem cell research in Canada and beyond.
Happy birthday!
Dear Jim, happy birthday. Congratulations on 90 years of fantastic influence of stem cell science in Canada. It's a real honor to know you and to have had the opportunity to tour you through our lab.
Happy birthday, Professor Till. This is Anna Sabine. I met with you for a project in grade 5, and I remember learning so much, and it was a wonderful influence.
Happy birthday!
Hi, Dr. Till. I'm Dr. Marissa Lithopoulos. I'm a postdoctoral research fellow in Dr. Frida Miller and Dr. David Kaplan's lab. I want to wish you a very happy birthday and thank you so much for all of the work that you've done in pioneering stem cell research. You've been a huge inspiration to so many trainees like myself. Have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Jim.